never got to know Leslie Howard privately, that I worked with, my first leading man in Intermezzo. There are many like that.
Ingrid Bergman's life was as luminous as it was turbulent, a story of breathtaking triumphs, bitter scandals, and haunting secrets. To the world, she was a goddess of the screen, unforgettable in films like Casablanca, Gaslight, and Autumn Sonata, but beneath the glory, she carried a private sorrow and a hidden love that never faded. Her life was not just about fame, it was about resilience, passion, and a secret that she carried to her grave. Born in Stockholm in 1915, Ingrid's childhood was marked by loss. Her mother died when Ingrid was only 3, and her father passed away when she was just 12. Orphaned so young, she was left in the care of relatives, a shy and sensitive girl who found escape on the stage. At the Royal Dramatic Theatre School in Stockholm, she discovered her calling. Acting became her salvation, her way of turning grief into strength. She quickly caught attention with her luminous beauty and raw, natural talent, becoming one of Sweden's rising stars in cinema. Fate soon intervened. In 1939, legendary Hollywood producer David O. Selznick invited her to America. With just one film, a remake of Intermezzo, Ingrid became an overnight sensation. Unlike the polished glamour queens of the time, she captivated audiences with her unpolished natural beauty and emotional honesty. Over the course of her career, she starred in more than 50 films across Sweden, Germany, the United States, Italy, and France. She earned 3 Oscars, 2 Emmys, 1 Tony, and countless international awards, one of the few performers in history to achieve such acclaim, but her rise to greatness came at a cost. At the height of her stardom, Ingrid fell deeply in love with Italian director Roberto Rossellini. Their affair shocked the world. She was married with a daughter, and Hollywood turned on her brutally. The press branded her a sinner. The U.S. Congress even denounced her. Her reputation collapsed, her career exiled, and for years, she lived in Italy with Rossellini while the world condemned her. The scandal was so great that Ingrid was branded not only an adulteress, but a bad mother, separated from her eldest daughter, Pia. For years, though reconciliation came later, the chapter left scars that never fully healed. Her personal life was marked by turbulence: 3 marriages, 3 divorces, and the heavy price of loving too deeply. Yet the most haunting chapter of her life was one the world never fully knew: her secret romance with actor Gregory Peck. In 1945, while filming Alfred Hitchcock's Spellbound, Ingrid and Peck's on-screen chemistry was so powerful that audiences believed it had to be real. And it was. Peck later admitted that during those weeks, he and Ingrid shared a quiet romance. She described him in her private writings with just 2 words: he was massive. To her, he was more than a man. He was a presence, a force, a soul who made her feel safe in a world of pressure and judgment. Their bond was never about scandal, it was about connection. Peck was married, and Ingrid was still tied to her first husband. Both knew Hollywood was ruthless toward forbidden love. So after nights of quiet walks and whispered conversations, they chose silence. Their affair ended without promises sealed. Only in memory, decades later, Peck called Ingrid the true love of his life, while she carried the secret in her heart until her final days. It was never revealed publicly until after her death, hidden in her private memoir, but fate was not finished testing her. In the early 1970s, while performing in London, Ingrid discovered a lump in her breast. She quietly underwent surgery, keeping it secret from the press. It was the beginning of an 8-year battle with cancer. Even as her body weakened, Ingrid refused to surrender. She continued to act, delivering unforgettable performances, including Autumn Sonata and her final work, A Woman Called Golda, where she portrayed Israeli Prime Minister Golda Meir. The performance earned her an Emmy and Golden Globe, an extraordinary farewell gift to the world. By the early 1980s, cancer had spread to her lungs. Still, she faced her illness with courage and dignity, refusing to let the public see her suffering. On August 29, 1980, to her 67th birthday, Ingrid Bergman passed away in her London apartment. Her ashes were returned to Sweden, scattered in The scene near her childhood home, closing the circle of her remarkable life, her legacy endures not only in awards or statues, but in spirit. The American Film Institute ranked her fourth among the greatest actresses of all time. The Cannes Film Festival honored her on its official poster in 2015. A rose was named after her, blooming crimson like her own fiery spirit. Statues, exhibitions, and even songs continue to celebrate her memory, proof that her influence extends far beyond cinema. Ingrid Bergman's life was like a film itself, luminous, tragic, scandalous, yet unforgettable. She dared to love, to defy, to rise again after disgrace, and to keep working even as cancer consumed her body. She lived boldly and left the stage with grace. As one critic wrote, Ingrid Bergman did not die on August 29, 1982. She simply left the stage, and the applause for her has never stopped.